Morning, y'all. It's a good Monday. Good Monday morning, for Monday football later tonight. If you want to go and watch it. Sadly, my Niners lost yesterday. To be expected a little bit, sadly. But that's a different story. This short video topic is going to be more like same thing like yesterday's video, but more labyrinth in a sense, and add a little more context to it. But let's get into the video. So my thoughts, on Trump visiting in Pennsylvania and working in for 15 minutes of McDonald's was something to me. It's like, wow. It's something, to me, seeing Trump and how, his perception of in the world of him being a bad guy is kind of like so really, I don't know, disingenuous. And I just I don't get it at all why people don't like Trump. It's just, to me, it's kind of, I don't know, it's just awe-inspiring in a sense. But then again, it's normally liberal media giving me cut up snippets of Trump, what it says, and usually what Trump says, they just trying to twist it and make it, it's like, oh, Trump is this, Trump is that. No, Trump is not. To me, it's just, I don't know. At this point, Trump is winning in the polls, and especially he could win the popular vote sooner or later. You never know. But normally, Trump's not good in the polls. He's usually just good in more the speaking at his, rallies and town halls and stuff like that. And that's where he makes his real magic. Besides all that, you got Kamala Harris all yesterday, doing commercials and stuff like that. It's the same commercial over and over. The commercial of about Project 2025, which is kind of like, multiple times kind of denounced it so many times, but I don't think she will never get it. I just don't at all. People just want to defend her no matter what. It just is what it is. Their minds are corrupted to the point where it's like, there's no saving them. There's no saving them at this point. The ones who do be saved, usually they're going to critically think for themselves and look at the, game board. You understand, it is what it is. And right now, Trump's doing this operation. I think it's called Operation Save America. So he's basically playing the field. Have his scout. He's gonna have his scouts. Scout the battlefield and go from there, right? Sadly, people don't like him, and there's a lot of people who do like him. And despite all that, I think Trump's going to win this election. I think fairly this time, hopefully, and just save America. No tax on tips, no tax on overtime, which is good for me and average American workers who works in factories or shipment facilities and stuff like that, who go on overtime and they don't get taxed on that overtime. And hopefully, he keeps that promise. If he does, great. more more money in my pocket. You know what I mean? But at some point, when I move out of California or something like that, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. Besides the point is, yeah, hopefully I'm gonna try to block the sun a little bit so y'all can see my face. Back to the topic. I don't know. To me, it's just really so politicalized in every aspect of this world. Which is, at this point, I keep telling people, politics is not going to escape. You like it or not, it doesn't matter. If you hide or you run or anything else, it's here to stay. Like anything else, it's here to stay, no matter what. It's just basically what it is. It's here to stay, and I know people don't want to vote. And I understand. It's totally understandable because, sadly, the Democrat Party never gave you guys an opportunity to vote. I mean, correctly, give you any options out there because they did their own rigging for themselves. They rigged their own primaries. They didn't hold their own primaries, and that's just a fact. I feel bad for you Democrats in that kind of aspect. You never had a choice. They gave you this hand-me-down politician who was much farther left than Bernie Sanders, and everybody else. Elizabeth Warren. Like, really? That's sad. And they did a coup against Joe Biden. And guess what? Joe Biden had more election votes than her. That's just a fact. And y'all still want to shill to this woman who's pandering to you left and right. Really? You gonna let her talk down to you like that? No reason why she's losing the black vote, especially losing the black men vote. Then on top of that, she does this fake Southern accent. What? Fake Southern accent. She does these fake accents for no reason. Even me, who is not from the South, offends me. It's ridiculous, man. Don't try to be black. I just don't like people who tries to be black and just really, really actually do it. So no, I'm not voting for her. No. As a black man who can think for himself, actually, really, really look at it objectively, logically, what is she going to do for the American people, actual American people? Not this faux kind of, I will give you a handout and everything else because, handouts is pretty good. Really? I don't need your handout. Really? You never done anything for black people. None. At all. It's ridiculous. So no, I'm not going, like I said again, I am not. I repeat, I will not vote for her. Her sorry butt needs to go. She's pandering to people. And it's sad to see when I see people that I know who is kind of like don't want to vote. They don't want to actually want to vote. and do their civil duty because they don't give them options, right? I'm just doing it logically speaking. So I'm not just doing it because I want to vote. No, I'm just doing it logically. It is what it is. I don't use my feelings. But she could be the next female president. Yeah, we said that to Hillary Clinton, and guess what? Sadly, I almost voted for her, and I almost got duped. Seriously, she's the most corrupt woman on this face of this earth in United States. No, I'm sorry. Just no. I don't like that. It's just sadly no. Right? So to y'all who want to not vote, remember, whatever who's going to run this country, I hope y'all will be somewhat satisfied of the result. If not, then that's what happens when you don't vote. Right? That's just what happens when you don't vote. And I hope y'all can understand that and accept that. I'm just, at this point, I just realized, there'll be certain people who are gonna vote left no matter who, because they want to demonize one man, and that one man is Trump. He's not no politician at all. He's a businessman. Yeah. Some people, he lost so many other businesses. Yeah, that's what happens. You lose a couple businesses and you start over again. That's basically what it is. And you want to have this one hatred of one man? I don't think you should. I don't think you should have the right to vote. Man or female. Voting is a privilege. That's just in my eyes. Voting is like basically for men is you have to, is bestowed on us. And on top of that, we have to contribute to the military service. It's tied in. Our voting is somewhat tied into our military, service. If we do not serve this country for the draft, our behinds are salted, lightly buttered, but it's going to jail, no matter what. That's just, you just know. There's no reason. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's no excuse for us. So to me, I take that as more a humbleness, a privilege to vote. That's basically what it is. So I'm not trying to be this person for you. I'm not trying to persuade you or trying to, convince you to do something you want to do. If you want to still vote for the left, that's fine by me. Do it. If you don't want to vote, fine. Don't vote. Which is understandable. It's totally understandable. But right now, it's okay. If you don't want to vote, don't vote. But the people who do want to vote and want to make some changes, go out there and vote. Vote early. To all my Republicans out there. even my Californians out there, go out and vote. And actually look at the policies. As my grandmother always said to me, go out there and look at the ballot sheet or whatever, you know. If you're a Californian, you go for, you get the handbook, whatever, and look at the policies for each you know, politician that speaks to you legitly. You want to logically, like, what do you really logically want, and go from there. And then every single proposition in each state, whatever state you are, and if they have certain, you know, propositions for the state, you want to look at it correctly and logically speaking, right? But this is the end of the video. I know I said, you know, it's supposed to be a long video, but it kind of took it a little longer. But if you like this content, you like my political view, or you just want to be a little more enlightened or understand what my perspective is, please like and subscribe to this channel. It helps me go through the algorithm, YouTube algorithm. It is what it is. Because I want this channel to get at least, hopefully end of this year, hopefully 10 subscribers. Yeah, I just want at least 10 subscribers. Because I want this channel to grow naturally, organically, and yeah. And it will help me use this channel to make a little small business of myself, and hopefully get to the point where I can sell some merch for you guys, you know. Operation Progression merch. Sounds like pretty cool to me. That's when, you know, hopefully at that point I have a, you know, place I can make actual edited videos and stuff like that. But alright guys, it's the end of the video. Like I said, like and subscribe to the channel if you like this content. Alright, peace. I'm out, guys.